Hi, I'm Brian Sebastian. You're watching Movie Reviews Some More with the lovely Rebecca Rigden. I didn't tell you, I know a Rigden in Connecticut. It's probably related to you, Kevin Rigden.
Really? There are very few Rigdens in the U.S.
Went to school with him.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
And we're in your office now, which is quite interesting. She's embarrassed by these things, but I find them quite interesting because to me it says a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication, and I think that's great. And when I'm saying these things, I'm looking at like this picture right here. What is this one in the middle of?
Right here?
Yes.
This is actually regional championships. This is where I met you.
Oh, really?
So this is Region 7 championships in October.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can see the progression, how much lighter she is. This is from 2 years ago. And this is from this year. This is actually in Del Mar, at the Del Mar racetrack. Or the show park, rather.
When you think of the ones up top like that, what does that mean to you? I mean, you have like a fourth level, you have a third level, and you have two different horses. Can you explain to the audience when you have one or two horses at a show what that's like?
Well, the reason, to back up a little bit, the reason that I put these up, this is kind of my beginning and my past history, and so I have like my first pony that I competed on up, and just for sentimental reasons.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, but these are all from the Kansas City Dressage Society. So again, it's just kind of part of my roots and where I started, and so I had, you know, two different horses in a year that I'd be showing her for or whatnot, and the year-end awards from that. But that's why I have those up. They're not necessarily super significant awards. It's not the
No, I understand that. I like that, but I understand that.
Yeah, it's sentimental. And my first Grand Prix horse, and that was 14 years in the making or something absurd. So that's why I have those up there.
And when you say Grand Prix, explain to the audience what that means.
Well, that's the highest level of competition. So in the Olympics, that's what you'll have, are horses competing in Grand Prix. So it's you have movements that are the highly collected movements like piaffe and passage and canter pirouettes and one-time changes where they change leads, canter strides every stride. So
Which is the movements that I enjoy seeing.
yeah, exactly. It's the most entertaining for sure, but it's the highest degree of difficulty in what they do in the Olympics. So it's very, very hard. Only like 2% of horses in the whole U.S., or in the whole country rather, world, however you want to look at it, will make it to Grand Prix.
That's almost like the one percenters.
Yeah.
Now, I understand a lot of the ribbons and stuff like that. When you get to see a grand champion, what does that mean for you?
Well, it depends on the show, and each one of these that I have up are just significant to me in one way or the other. And this is the first champion ribbon that I got at a CDI after I moved out here. You know, things like that have significance.
That's a good one.
This is my favorite ribbon of all, even though it's white, and it's fourth place. It was a CDI last year, and Stefan won the class. And then Gunter Seidel came in second place, and then Stefan came in third on another horse, and then I came in fourth. And it was a huge class. So that, to me, that ribbon, I actually should frame it.
No, that's a good one. That makes a lot of sense, and that's one of the reasons that you came out here, too, and it makes it kind of special.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, that's my favorite one of all.
And you know which picture that I like the most. Explain this and why.
That mare has a lot of significance to me. I actually bred her, delivered her. Her mother, her dam, would not lay down to deliver any of her foals. She had 6 foals for me. She would go into contractions and push herself up against the wall, just almost trying to keep it in. She was a nightmare to deal with. Had this mare, and this is when she was 4 years old, and this is at my mother's farm in Kansas in wintertime. And her name was Milan, or is Milan. She's now in Florida. But yeah, got her to, she came here with me, made the trip. Had her 12 years, and then sold her. She was just 14, and now she's teaching someone else. So she was great.
So when you sell a horse of that level like that, how hard is that to let go?
It was really hard to let her go because I had bred her, and I mean, I'd done everything. Yeah, she was my baby. And she gave me a bit of a start nationally. I competed at a couple of CDI's international competitions with her, but she won the North American Breeders' Futurity at Devon one year, and so she helped me start to get a little bit of my name, And she was a great horse, or is a great horse, and then also allowed me then to pay off. I took a loan out to get this horse, and then by selling her, I was able to take care of her, and so it's all, you learn something from all of them. But she was a good horse.
And you said you like this photo? Why is that?
I love this photo because it's in the cornfields in the background. And I bred this mare. So this is the mother of this mare, and this is her full brother, Camacho and Versace. And I just love that photo because it's not only from a viewpoint of looking at the horse, and conformationally she's built well, she moves quite well, but I love the corn in the background, and it's just I think it's a rare photo.